Pikachu. Oh, fuck, I got that. Pikachu originally had a third evolution, and now he doesn't. Except he does. It's Raichu. It wasn't supposed to be Raichu. It was supposed to be a demon Raichu. They look cool. I should look at the camera more. Originally, when I was a small bab, I used to kind of think of Pikachu as like the fourth unofficial starter, because the fucking Pokemon anime had him as like the main hero. Fucking... and the merchandise and stuff was all about Pikachu. Because he's cute and yellow and electric and says Pika-Pee. So I used to wonder why he didn't really have like another evolution. I mean, Raichu does kind of seem like a third evolution for him, but he also kind of seems like the Wartortle of Pikachu. Maybe it's the ears. He also looks nothing like Pikachu. So he's not really a starter, because the original starters, actually most starters, tend to look a lot like themselves all throughout their lines. What was my point? Raichu looks nothing like Pikachu, but I still wanted Pikachu to be like the fourth starter, and I remember collecting the cards and like getting the whole set for Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, and then getting Pikachu, and I was happy, except I think I got Blastoise last, and then I was happy. I don't know why Blastoise was so hard to get. But I did it at a show, I think. Damn, Pokemon cards are expensive. This isn't about Pokemon cards or Raichu not looking like Pikachu. Actually, it kind of is. Because Pikachu had a third evolution, and it was announced like a year ago, and how the fuck did I not notice this at all? His name's Gorochu. I just put up a picture that I found of a Goron and Pikachu merged. I'm assuming I did, because I just said it. It's gross. But it's not that. It actually kind of looks like Demon Raichu, and it's fucking sweet, and it looks like the god of thunder, the mouse god of thunder, and I want it. Mod all future Pokemon games to have him. Here's some pictures of mods. Let's look at them. It's not quite what I asked for, but I mean there's this. Pokemon Let's Go Gorochu. Actually, that does kind of look like him. I mean, it's definitely... Is that the Raichu model? Huh. I originally thought that was the Pikachu model. Which reminds me... I mean, there's that little cute Thunder Boy. That's not Gorochu. Good try! Here's more of the same. Oh, that's just zoomed in. I could fucking do that in Vegas. I didn't need to film this. There he's up close, giving you a look. I guess that's when you're petting Pikachu. Gorochu! And there he is, like, really fucking close, like you're holding him. I have a Pikachu plush, and I felt like I needed to point that out. And there's Raichu with horns and fangs, because that's what Gorochu was supposed to be, basically. Except Demon Thunder God. But they kept him out, because of balancing or memory issues or something, because Game Boy cartridges can keep, like, 10 kilobytes. And instead, in Pokemon Gold, for some reason, they just still didn't use him, and we got Pichu. Who in Smash Bros. Hurts himself. And if they'd stuck with Gorochu, millions of Smash Bros. Fans would have had a Pikachu character they could have used that didn't hurt himself. Why the fuck isn't Raichu ever in Smash? If you turn my camera off. So now we got the fucking picture. Yep. Fishing it up, I don't need to while I'm wiping dust away. We've got this actual lineage with this little mouse dude on the left. And look how fat Pikachu used to be. And Raichu, who looks like he's spacing out and thinking about life decisions, but more like what he wants for breakfast, not like anything major. And then this is what it was supposed to be. What it would have been... Wow, that's really small. That would have been sick. Also, Gorochu's tail is really weird. He looks like a mega evolution for Raichu. But I definitely would have preferred that over Pichu. Like, Pichu grew on me over the years. I don't think he does it in-game. I haven't played in a long time. I looked it up, and he doesn't really hurt himself in the games, but in Smash he does. But he's said to, like, shock himself. He's supposed to have, like, complete inability to actually use electricity, and he can kind of shock humans, I guess. A lot of Pokemon are super small, so I guess if you can shock a human, shocking a Pokemon would work. Whereas fucking Gorochu is supposed to, like, store an overwhelming amount of electricity because he's just a beast. And look at him! He's so cool! They should at least throw him in as like a mega evolution or something. I mean, damn. How the hell do you... I guess... I don't know if you're supposed to use a Thunderstone on Raichu or something, because wait, you use a Thunderstone to get to Raichu, what would you use to get to Gorochu? How would Raichu evolve into Gorochu? Can Detective Pikachu evolve into Raichu? No, because then he'd be Detective Raichu, and nobody wants that. I guess nobody really knows. That'd be weird, using a stone to get to the secondary evolution. And then what? Trade him? And I also just love how, with Gorochu, he looks even less like Pikachu somehow. Raichu looks like one of those next-gen redos of Pikachu that are supposed to be just as cool, but in the new generation. But instead, he's just an evolution. And that was my point. And Gorochu just takes it to, like, the next level and fucking gets horns and a weird floppy tail thing, and... Whereas Pichu kinda, I don't know, still looks... He takes a step back from Raichu. He's like, I'm still not gonna look like Pikachu entirely. But I'll kinda look like him. Raichu, like, changes colors, gets a white tum-tum. But I guess Pikachu kinda had that way back in the day, but they slimmed him down for the anime. Because it'd be easier to animate him if he was slimmer and skinnier. Not because they want to fat shame I said it again. Fat shame Pikachu, even though they totally did. I miss Chonker Chew. I want Goro Chonker. I wonder if there are any mods out there with him. I guess he was trending for a while, so like Game Freak was probably considering using him, but they just didn't. And they could have used him in some capacity. There's a billion Digivolutions Pokemon can do now and turn back and be fine. He could have been Gigantamax or fucking whatever Hawaii Pokemon did. Like X or Y evolution or some shit. Mega evolution. Oh, wait, the Hawaiian Pokemon did attacks. They could have done something. Mewtwo got 2 Mega Evolutions, so did Charizard. Could have been Gigantamax Raichu. But instead, we get Pichu, and no word of Gorochu ever again. And how did I go like a whole year, almost, without knowing this existed? This would have thrilled young baby Dippy beyond measure, because Pikachu would have had like a cool 3rd evolution, whereas Pichu was something that had to like grow on me over the years, and still kinda about. Doesn't help that Plusle and Minor look just like him, except recolored. It's not really Pichu's fault. It doesn't help! I can't tell how long I've been going. I think I pretty much milked all I can out of this. Dang, closing, Gorochu's cool, and I want him, and I hope he gets used in the future, and I'm surprised he hasn't been modded into more games, like Gold, or the originals. Maybe that's a memory thing. Like it originally was. And maybe Nintendo should just do it. But they have a lot of scrap Pokemon that they just don't do shit with. They should, though. Maybe somebody could take them all and make a game with just them. Gorochu can be that game's cute, redone Pikachu, except he's not that cute. That was my camera's way of saying, you're fucking done, idiot. You did say you were closing out, and then you didn't. There's Wormmon again. He's part of the set. So I just did what I wanted to do, and that was make a non-Star Wars video. I still have to fucking edit part 2/2 and 3 of that, and then maybe review Witcher, maybe, no promises, and something else. It looks like I'm really balding. I want to do this quick little video about Gorochu. I'm leaning in so I'm out of focus. So push it further. This is to go further beyond. I actually hit it. Alright, bye. Pika-pay! Pika-pee!